I'm Prim.
And I'm Savannah, and we're from the realm of Dunlin.
And this is Game Face LARP, a foam fighting podcast. We are back.
Part 2.
With part 2, because there was just too much to talk about from an unforgettable week we spent at Armageddon 23.
Either there was too much to talk about, or we're just really good at yapping.
Yes. Yes, there's both.
Column A, column B.
We had we did part 1 about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to hit you with, I forgot what day I just said. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
we're coming. Well, actually, I think we have like a tiny bit on Thursday that I'd like to talk
about. A little bit more of Thursday?
Just a little bit more.
We'll do a little bit more Thursday.
And you get a little bonus Thursday content because Thursday was the night that we went on Walkabout.
Oh, yeah, the Walkabout. Yeah, so we forgot. But with all of that, I'm going to bring out my catchphrase that I came up with last time. Then we're going to try again. We're going to see how it goes. That is time to call Leon for episode 7, Armageddon Recap Part 2. Okay, so you want to talk about just a little bit more really of Thursday before we get to Friday.
Just really quick, because it was super fun, and we met a lot of super fun people, and there were some funny moments.
Oh, yeah, the Walkabout.
So we went on Walkabout, and this was the first night of the Assassins Tournament, and we are paranoia. So we're going...
So we go in a group.
So we go in a big group, and then somehow we turn it into, we're going to hunt the assassins, right? Because if we kill the assassins before they kill us, they can't kill us. So...
And then we know who the assassins are.
Exactly.
To watch out for.
So we're walking around, and we're pulling very much the Warriors moment, where we were like, assassins, come out and play.
Yogg was doing that.
Yes. Well, big Warriors fans. We recently just rewatched it, too. So it was that we were having a good time with that. So we're going through, and everybody... So we're walking the big loop of Geddon, right? Everyone and everyone we run into, the first thing that and Yogg started it because he's hilarious.
It was smart.
It was smart. And so every time somebody gets near us, we just start can you imagine an entire group of people just start yelling at you?
There was 10 of us.
Yeah.
And just going vibe check, vibe check.
Vibe check, do a twirl, right?
We were like
dark.
And then they would just do a random thing. Like somebody started dancing.
We were
like, but it's cool because it came across as like kind of chill.
Yeah.
Of like, we're just checking your vibes. But anybody we saw with a weapon, we were just like,
stabbed them real quick.
Are we cool? Are we just like gently pat people and we're like, yeah, you're dead now. So if you were an assassin, sorry.
So, and that was super fun. We met so many people, joked around, had so many cute moments. We even exchanged trinkets with one person on the road and everything. But then we get back and we hit not Mercenary Mood, but Black Company.
Oh, we didn't.
I got it. Okay.
We didn't realize. Well, we have to explain. We didn't realize that's who we ran into.
No, we didn't.
When this started,
we didn't know it was.
We didn't know who it was.
But we get up there and the Black Company's pretty deep in. So we're a couple beers in, we're a couple vibe checks. We're feeling good. We're feeling really confident too. And so we have, I don't know if they want me to expose them, so I'm going to leave them anonymous really quick, but they know who they are and they listen. So one of our more confident and younger members decided to, start hollering out and having fun. And
bantering, being silly.
Cute stuff.
Silly catcally-ish, like, when you're being silly with people.
Yeah, so...
You know what I mean?
One of our members starts hollering out to a random camp, happened to be Black Company, we didn't know at the time. Why don't you come over here and kiss me about it? And all sorts of stuff, right?
So we're like talking shit back and forth.
Yeah, we're a little bit hollering back and forth. And then I know this person won't care if I mention their name, but Ari from Black Company pops up like, come on over and do it. I'll come over there and kiss you right now.
It was a game of chicken that member was not going to win.
No. We didn't know that we wouldn't have let him start if we knew that Ari was over there and was going to call a kiss and bluff. We know how that'll go. So...
That's when they walked up and we realized that's who it was. And we're like, oh, you about to lose.
We about to lose. And we had so much fun hanging out Black Company for a little bit and made us stellar, delicious drinks.
A gin and tonic, which I have not had in a while. It was a delight.
It was crisp,
refreshing. Got a little sweet shot glass from Black Company.
I was so stoked.
That was so cool.
I was so stoked on that drink that I went over and I told Yogg, I was like, hey, Yogg, try this really quick. It's freaking delicious.
It was so good.
And in the heat of drinking and the excitement in the moment, I forgot that a gin and tonic has gin and that Yogg hates gin to the point where to the point where it was like, it went in his. It goes in the mouth, and then you're like, "What?"
He went, "No."
Swallowing it. Where's it? And I'm like, "So yeah, my bad. I poisoned Yog. But thanks, Aries, for giving me the poison.
It was delicious. It was a delight. We
downed it, loved it.
We mostly just had beer all weekend, and I had some wine and
Yeah.
stuff. So at the time of night, it was. I don't think I could have drank a bunch of those.
No.
But it was like it was different enough that it was a nice, refreshing, like little break from all my regular stuff.
That ended up being my nightcap. That was my last drink, and I enjoyed it. I
treat.
It was a wonderful last drink of the night because I had to wake up and do breakfast and everything.
Yeah.
But that was okay, no biggie deal. Yeah, and then Thursday night, that was the first night of the meal plan and stuff like that. And I was so fortunate.
Yeah.
I have to say this. I was so fortunate because most of the time with the meal plan, I'm, paranoia. I like to be there to make sure because I'm the one who promises.
You coordinate it. And you're the leader of that.
I promise that people are going to have food. And if they don't have food, that's on me. Maybe on somebody else too.
You feel like it is. It's not necessarily on you, but
it's my job. If people paid me money for food, I'll go get a chicken right now and cook it. I don't care what we got to do, but we're going to figure it out. I'll go to the Taco Bell and buy 50 tacos. I don't care. Whatever we got to do, people going to eat. But I was so fortunate that night. I just want to do a quick shout out to Pickles and Roofie Bro because they held it down. I didn't have to go over there and I didn't feel like I needed to double check. I knew that no matter what, they were going to get it out. And that peace of mind, when you have realmates that you can lean on like that, it's nice. It's really, really nice. And I just wanted to say really quick, just in the context of that in the meal plan that night, it was awesome. To just be able to be hands off for a night. That was really good. But yeah, that's
Thursday, right?
That was Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Waking
what
up.
all happened.
And Friday morning, I woke up a little steep.
I was gonna say I just chilled. I think Friday morning. I think we just kind of vibed. I think I might have gone and got a coffee. My phone was dead as hell. I think that was the day I went and got a coffee because I went and sat, waited for it with Bramble, and I tried to let my phone or my power bank charge.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lesson learned this time. Is we got to figure out power.
I think that
more consistently.
I think I should,
especially because we want to record more.
I think I need to give you one of my big power back too.
Yeah.
And I only really ever need the power from one and a little bit more. And I actually have another little one. What I did before I got the second big one. I think I should just give you the big one because that's enough to charge my phone
maybe
6 times.
I also think I just want a camera, dedicated.
Camera would be good.
Just a camera that we can plug the little mics in when we're out and about to catch things. I think would be really cool.
I know. I don't know where my little mics are. I went back home.
No.
I know. I don't know where they are because I thought I had them in this basket,
luckily
right?
They are cheap, so we could grab another.
They're there somewhere. But it's just that's my whole life right now. It's there.
Something's there somewhere. You'll find it.
It'll come.
But we got the 2 little ones. I think we can make it work with 2 little ones.
Mm-hmm. For now.
But yeah, Friday morning was chill.
Friday morning I was up and it was.
We did weapons check and stuff like usual. I think
I didn't make it through weapons check that morning because I was. No, I did. Actually, I did. I woke up really early, busted out breakfast because we had one realmate that had to be out of camp by 10 because they were working during the day, and that was was pancakes and eggs and sausage.
Oh yeah, that was the day I helped you.
Yeah,
that was the way I was like, I'm gonna be making breakfast quesadillas. Can I just jump in?
Yeah. That was nice. It was really nice that morning. I like it. I like it when we all get to cook together and do stuff like that. That's really sweet. You know what I mean? It's that's part of
well, and I actually wasn't on the meal plan, but I
because of the kiddos and everything.
I just didn't. Yeah, it was gonna be too unpredictable with how I didn't know exactly when I was gonna be where and I just couldn't predict it enough, and I was also not sure how many days I was gonna stay or which day he was gonna stay originally when we needed the finals. I was like, I don't want to say yes and then not need it. So that didn't mean I didn't want to help.
Oh, you totally.
So
it was super awesome.
I tried to jump in and I knew you were tired. You were starting to feel it by this.
No, it was Friday.
The signs were there that you were gonna be you were low. You were at a quarter of a tank and you still had the tank to get there.
Yeah, I think that.
So I tried to jump in and help.
Yeah, I
really tried my best.
I do because Friday was a lot. It was I didn't have the gas. I think that Thursday night I got.
Thursday was an emotional roller coaster too. I just feel too. There was a lot of stuff that just kind of threw around because we also wanted to record a little bit with Silly Goose Garb, who we didn't get to shout out either.
To Silly Goose.
But we wanted to record stuff that night, and the vibes weren't right, and we said, well,
you know what?
We're gonna see us all again. Like we're all gonna be there again. So
there'll be more future.
So I guess a little spoiler alert. At some point, we're gonna
do a
little thing with Silly Goose Garb and have them on the podcast and stuff. But
exciting.
So sometime in the future. But
yeah. So after breakfast and stuff, which went over great, and I was super happy. And Battle Flower helped out and stuff like that. Love Battle Flower and stuff like that. We had a great time doing all that. But so that goes out, and then after that, I went over to the archery class and weapons check. Because I hadn't had the chance to get over there for the archery class yet.
Right, because you didn't.
No, I
didn't mind the day before. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the mornings I had, and I do want to say one thing about like the archery class and stuff like that. The instructor that ran the archery class took safety very seriously, and in the light of how many injuries that we've had and different kinds of things, it's a rough sport, everybody. And I really appreciate their dedication and going through and making sure that people were educated, because the thing that scares me the most in the sport, honestly, is an arrow bounce back. Is in getting hit.
It doesn't say who did the class, but it does say that they did it every 30 minutes.
They did.
I don't remember that person's name, but they've done it before. And they do. There was also a video that I think somebody posted and shared a while back that it was that person again. They are very knowledgeable and take it very seriously. And I always get really nervous because I know how the class goes, and I know they ask you like all the details, and I'm not good at remembering like numbers or things like that. So
30% deflection.
30% deflection, 20 feet, and I never remember that. I'll remember it now, but I won't remember it like in my brain, the number. Yeah, like I can see it and I know like in the moment, but like if you ask me how far that is that I'm supposed to wait, I can't tell you the number. I can just tell you like far. So I study right before that test.
Right.
So then I know the verbal answers. I always I'm not good at tests.
We're the type of people that we err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Most of the time our fighting, and I hope other people feel this way too. Most of the fighting I'm doing with my friends at the local park.
Yeah.
I do not want to hurt my friends. I do not. If I hurt one of my friends, and I understand we all signed a waiver and we're all friends here and we all know what we got ourselves into, I'm still going to feel like a dog. Still going to feel like I fired that shot. You know,
and even at park too, like when we're doing that, like I could face shoot you technically.
Oh, I know,
like,
you
every
go back
time
so much at park.
I'm not gonna like intentionally hit you in the face unless you consistently only give me that shot.
Sorry, if that's
the only shot you're giving me.
My team's losing.
I do kind of hold back at practice.
You do. I know you do. I've seen you do it.
Because I want people to have fun too.
I've literally been on the other side of the field being like,
you've watched me like put it down.
Yeah. I've literally, we've made eye contact on the field before.
And I just go, I'll wait. I'll let you figure that out.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing is like, and I'm sure this happens in other realms too, but like, especially for some of our babies and stuff like that, like, you know, we don't want to scare them off too fast. Oh, and we'll do things at park, like we'll clarify shots and different kinds of things in different ways than other realms and other groups do.
Because it's practice. Because it is practice time.
Yes, and it's just like, and sometimes I think some of the babies go out there and they ready for it, man. They ready for it. Like, yeah, they're gonna do that headshot on you, and yes, it's not a legal shot, but they're gonna keep fighting. Yeah. They're not checking. You have to believe they're gonna keep rolling. I mean, and I'm not, and that's on everybody else's personal honor and stuff, but. Like, you know, nobody means to do a face shot. We've all done a face shot, unfortunately. Why does this sound bad? I was just thinking that. I was like, oh my God. We can't call it a face shot. They call it back
headshot. It's a headshot. It's a headshot. That's what people call it.
It's better, I guess.
I think our minds are lost right now. It is. I do hear it.
We're still recovering.
It's according to the time right now. It's only been like a few days. In the future, it will have been like a couple of weeks, I think. But
right now,
when you're listening to this, it's been a couple of weeks. We're still fresh off of that.
Our muscles are still sore from the field.
I fell asleep so early last night just because I was still so tired.
I'm sleeping like crazy right now.
It's rough. But we wanted to record this anyways. But we were like, let's do it anyways. That's also part of why we recorded it all in one sitting.
I feel like we
got to get it out.
Yeah, we got to get it out. And then also, like, I do want to say something. Like, we always say, like, hey, come out and talk to us when we're out and about. And you guys did. Fucking did. And I love y'all. Everybody who came up and said, hey, or anybody who asked about the podcast, like anybody.
Or found a coin.
The coins were so
Or we gave a coin to.
Yeah.
Or like people that didn't. It was a even mix of people that either came up and were like, "Oh, I know what this is," or somebody was like, "I recognize that voice to you," or something, and it was really cute. And or you saw it and you were like, "I don't know what this is." Like one person came to me and was like, "Tell me about this. Like, tell me what this is." And I was like, well, we're just two silly people being silly, and like this is our bit." And
Armageddon, I started like shortening it to we're like slice of life foam
that
fighting.
was so good.
That's how I
I
feel.
loved that. It is like slice of life, and I feel like what we're trying to accomplish here is like, yes, it's about fighting. Yes, like we're not we're filling the niche of like we're not covering just the fighting. We're talking about like the community of it and like just the real life of it. Yeah, like the slice of life of it. Of like, no, this is what it actually is. Like, so somebody might hear about it and you might say, "Yeah, we go fight on the weekends." But that's not all we do.
No, the fighting is amazing.
The fighting is like the thing that we all come to, but there's
only the fighting. I'd still do it, but it's so much more.
It's what hooks you, and then you get sucked in, and then it's just there's so many creative people, so many artists of different talents and like different, and we're gonna get into a bunch of that too in this one.
Yeah,
that's what this half is too.
This is the one about. We got this Friday, Saturday. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we're on Friday now.
I think we're still on Friday.
Yeah, so I do specifically want to talk about the rock tournament.
Oh my god,
the rock tournament was so good.
Haj, our friend Haj got a ton of hilarious, like right up there video.
Thank you, Haj,
of how freaking hilarious this contest was.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing.
So many funny rocks. Like Yog brought the turtle shell, the bullet bill, and the hammer, the infamous hammer.
And then Rufio brought a fish, a giant fish. I feel like there was some other silly ones. The fish, when we was just like pillow fight, like aggression, like went to town. Like that man had been training his whole life.
Who's channeled his
that
inner 8-year-old at a sleepover?
He was like, "I'm here to get business done." It was so freaking fun. I'm done. Like videos, like I can hear myself just dying laughing.
We're laughing and we're
I can't.
And then at the end, it
came down.
We had and then Steele came through and he got. And I'm just gonna say, and I'm like, one, we all know you're just like you're
good,
sliced bread.
You're,
you're amazing. You're amazing.
So good.
Couldn't even stand in the same room as you if we're gonna be fighting.
Also, you brought like rock, like the brick rock, which was like very efficient, but brick rock.
He was going after Yog, and then Steele, our little baby. And I
he's
say
our
he's our little baby. He's just like one of our newest.
He's
members.
Our new one.
Yeah, and he comes over and just spikes that thing in the back of P1's head like he's a football player.
Oh my god! And then I don't know the other person's name, but when Yog went up behind that other person, just grappled him, but like in the gentlest way, and that person was like, "It was so gentle. I just let it happen." I just like it was so gently disarming. He just was like, they were just like with it.
I almost wanted to say same. I didn't expect.
I get it.
She got grappled, man, and I'm like,
it was really funny. That was a really funny part too. But then it came down.
So good, and then of course it came down to Yog and Lucy Bro had a great showing. He was there. He was top 4. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was good.
But when it came down to Yog and Whoosh, and we have
and then shit went down, dude.
We got serious.
They were like chasing each other for a minute there.
That's what happens when the two realm mates get to the end. But Whoosh came out champion, took it home, rock tournament champion for Dunlin, bringing it home.
It was so cool. We got that. We got that belt flag. Got that W, boys.
Couldn't be prouder. Could not be prouder.
It was so hype, and it was so funny because like at the end too, we were like, he holds it up to like take a picture for Vile, and it's just upside down. And I'm like off to the side. I'm like, turn around. But he's so hyped from the adrenaline, like he doesn't hear me. And then finally, I'm like, turn it around. So we did get one nice picture, but honestly, the one where it's upside down is really the one that is upside down is honestly really funny too.
Oh yeah, Yog came off the field, and he he even said it. He was like, if I was gonna lose to anybody, he's like, I'm happy.
I'd say that was also like a really good tournament day because then we watched the new person tournament, which we had some of our new people enter.
Yes, we had like Orion out there, and we had Elle out there, and I'm so proud of them for going. It's hard to go out there for your first tournament.
To go out there. I regret not doing it. I didn't do any of the new people
I got in there. I
was
so proud of my performance in my newbie tournament too.
I should have, but I didn't.
Man, I'm proud of our news.
A Valkyrie tournament once, but
We gotta get in there.
I never actually did a new person one.
The Valkyrie meet and beat. I'm so sorry we did not make it, but we literally
it was happening at the same time.
At the same time as the Rock Tourney. We had 4 Dunland members in there. We had to go support our people. It's just,
it was funny because
girl power, but I'm home power first.
It was funny because as we were going through the schedule, we were like, and some people said like, well, one of my favorite things was the meet and beat, the Valkyrie meet and beat, and we were like, why didn't we go to that? And then we looked at the schedule to prep for this to be like, okay, what was the chronological order of everything we did? We realized it was at the same time as the Rock tournament happening.
Yes.
And so that's like, that was literally the only reason we didn't go, because that would have been like a top thing to go to.
It would have been.
And we heard it was amazing. We heard it was really, really great.
Shout out to everyone who ran it. And I'm so happy that the people who did go had fun.
It looked like it was really cool.
I'm hoping that next year we won't literally have like heavy of a tournament.
Double booking. It was double booked. Yeah. So looked really cool though. Yeah. So we didn't get to do the Valkyrie, but it was literally because we were double booked.
But we did get to cheer.
We got to cheer for Fizzball.
It was so good. This was a good Fizzball year. I really felt like it was lots of fun.
So I actually connected with that person that's in charge of Fizzball. Hold on, let me pull up my phone and look up. So whenever they were like introducing it at the thing, they were like, was it like the association or something? American Midwest Fizzball Association of America. Yeah, that's how that's right. And I was like, when they said it, I was like, this is on the fence if I can't tell if that's a joke
or
if this is what they actually call it. Like, is there a group? So, I don't know if this person mentioned their fighting name to me.
They put it on a Facebook post underneath your questions, and then they had the picture from them.
Oh my god, I gotta go. Okay, hold on. I gotta go so far back. Okay. So I did not get their name at the time of recording. I just realized, and I don't want to out like a random person's actual name super much. So I'll just say first name.
There you go.
Hera.
There you go.
They were like, obviously that was like their favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, really Fizzball. They were the one that went out there with the lit up fire baseball bat.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was so badass with the cigarette in their mouth, which I'm not a huge fan of smoking, but
it's a vibe.
But it straight up did look badass. And then they like chugged a beer, and I'm just like, fucking love America sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Occasionally, I am patriotic, and it's when shit like this happens.
When we have Fizzball merc.
When we have Fizzball like nonsense. Like, only in America can we do this bullshit. But maybe other places. Apparently, we have fans all over the world because people found that one post. Somebody from the Philippines found that one post.
That was so cool.
That's still crazy. But I was like, yeah, I got you in all your glory, and I posted that picture. Loved it. It was so badass.
But Fizzball was so much fun.
Fizzball was so
It's so
fun.
cute. I do love that. I do want to say this really quick for anybody who hasn't like ran through and read the actual like instructions and rules and stuff. If you ever do want to play Fizzball, they do allow you to play with any carbonated beverage. So if you're not a drinker and you'd still like to go play Fizzball, they do have options for you, which is really cool. And I just wanted to say that because there's so many people out there that are fighting the good fight and fighting their demons and keeping things off of their back
for a lot of reasons, health reasons, personal reasons,
exactly,
literally just your age, like
anything can be a reason. And they allow a pathway for people who can't because, like you said, medications, whatever. Do that. That's amazing. And anybody out there who holds your sobriety like that, it's very important. It's worth it. And I'm proud of you. Like we're drinking realm. I'm not gonna pretend like we're not, but I respect your choice not to drink if that's what's best for your
life. We're never like, oh, that's uncool. Like whatever, maybe it's not like
you want to come hang out with Dunland sober, come hang out with Dunland sober.
We have some Sprite sometimes.
We do. I have Sprites. I will have.
I said that really dumb.
I had a lot of Sunny D.
I
would have shared a Sunny D.
But Fizzball was so freaking fun. Dunland did their best. They did fantastic.
They did awesome.
They did very well.
Shout out to you.
Actually, a really good picture, and there were some really good photos as well.
Rush's photo is so good,
dude. I changed my background to that one because I was like, ooh. That's mine. I like everything that's happening there.
Yeah, this is a good dynamic shot of them. It's really good.
So good. Like the angle of the shot. Like there were some really good photos of Fizzball taken.
Photographers
that
out there
posted to a local chatter page too for that area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the photographer Ori Stewart.
while you're pulling that up really quick, I do want to say one thing. The photographers that go out there and people who literally go out there, and I'm not saying you have to only do photography, but people taking pictures of other people having good times and you post it on the internet, that work matters. People truly, I feel like it helps me leave Geddon. It helps me leave events. I can still go back and kind of like look through the photo, even if it's not of me or my people. You know what I mean? And go through, and it helps like detransition from that world to this world. And also, there's not a better feeling than scrolling through a bunch, like 150 pictures,
and seeing everybody's stuff.
And then seeing everybody's stuff. And then you find like a really cool picture of your roommate or you, and you send it off, and you get that little piece of joy from that of like, look how cool you look. And I found this picture of you from this photographer, and you just send it over.
They're just the little memories we get to keep to remember that we do have this little weird space we get to inhabit and enjoy and escape to and stuff. But yeah, it was Corey Seward. Seward
sounds like a bad word.
That's C-word. Yeah, it was. I don't know. That's what it looks like. What would you say? Seward? Seward?
C-word.
C-word?
Well,
C-word? I don't know.
Ward?
Anyways,
we butchered it. Sorry.
Cool. They took really good pictures.
They take great pictures. Their name. Don't worry
about the name.
Their name probably sounds better than we're saying it, but
it probably does. They did. They took really good pictures.
Was it shared to Billy Creek?
They tagged Billy Creek Village.
Tagged Billy Creek. Okay. You might be able to find it that way. There was some. If you were in the Fizzball, awesome. There were so many. The Dommy Mommies.
Oh my God! Also the fairies. The little fairies and their cute little. They all had wings. I was like, I love a bit.
That's cute.
I love a bit, and that was really fun.
I loved it. There were so many cute outfits out there. It was good.
It was looking good. It was so cool.
It was already very hot, but we still sat out there, and I just banned and enjoyed it, and it was nice.
Yeah.
It was honestly
while watching out for freaking assassins because you guys got up. Okay, so this was crazy.
We felt it.
Yeah. So they got up and I stayed behind at the Fizzball field. I think you guys need to go get something too. So they had to go back to camp. And while we were sitting there, somebody came up and attempted to assassinate the person in front of us because they thought it was Yogg.
Just another dude with a ponytail.
And it was just another dude with a ponytail on the ground at Fizzball. But yeah, so they were out there. They were out there trying to hunt. There was occasionally times where you'd see people kind of like
roving.
There'd be like stuff happening. You're like, why are these people fighting? And it's because they were trying to avoid being assassinated.
Dang assassins.
They're trying.
Everywhere.
I almost got killed as well, I think, on the way back from that too. I think it was then.
I saved myself once.
Yeah.
I had good guards, but there was one
and we were getting grumpy by then too, so it was like we weren't in the mood. Like when it was happening, we weren't super in the mood for it. We were like ready to get back, and we were like, let's just go. And of course, that's when it goes. That's when somebody's like, I'm gonna assassinate them. They didn't get me. We killed them, but it was still really funny.
Yeah.
Then we went back and then we got ready for the orc party.
And it was already super hot.
Yeah.
It was super hot that day already. We went back and I got in my wizard girl outfit and you were in your cute girl. I love that outfit.
I love that dress. That was a Ross find like forever ago that I didn't know what I was going to wear it for. And it ended up turning into my hot girl disguise outfit like that.
It's cute.
Almost every time we've done Slutty Saturday, like that's the one I go with because honestly, also it's so comfortable.
Yeah.
In the heat. So when it's hot, but everything's like covered, so I feel really comfortable in it.
Feel you on that because I didn't go with my usual
no usual hot girl disguise.
I did not do it. I went wizard style because I was like, this is so.
I like the wizard outfit though because it is kind of like because it's short. It gives the short, so it gives the like I'm being cute, but then also it's like you can be comfortable in it, and I think that's like the key to like finding an outfit for that type of evening is being comfortable, going off, like feeling cute, and yeah.
I had so much fun volunteering over there and running the games. I honestly,
Brenner gave us the hardest one too. He knew what he was doing.
He knew. He was like, "Who can sell ice to Eskimos?"
And we did.
We're like, "Hey, it's hot. Have you been drinking? Do you want to run?"
Yeah. So we turned it into, "Do you think you're strong? Do you think you're fast?"
Yep.
Well, then let's see how strong and fast you are. And then we just started bothering anyone that walked past us.
I was going in the pavilion.
And then, then you were pulling people out.
That was the night that
the hardest sell of it was making sure people had a partner because we had people finally like coming up.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a partner.
Honestly, we kept it going.
We did.
Like there wasn't a lot of dead time, even considering everything. We pushed it for like an hour 20, and
they even told us from the beginning. They were like, "This is a hard sell,"
and I was like, "Okay, what am I selling?" I mean, girl, I don't know. I channeled like my inner Yog in that moment, and I was just like, "Okay, well, let's sell the ice to the Eskimos." That's what's been asked of me, and I got out there. I was out there yelling. I got my wizard hat on. I'm gonna be like, "Come on!" Like I went in there, and I'm just like, "Come on, you strong? Come on, you think you're strong, right?"
We were given the challenge. I think it was intentional. We were given the challenge, and then we were like, "We have to do it now."
Yeah,
like we have to step up, and it was super fun.
And Yago's running.
I did it one time. Did you? I forget. Did you do it one time?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, we did it once together. That's right. We did it once together. I was drinking a bit, and we did it once together. And then I did it once with Brenor. And I don't know. Did you do it again, or did you just do it the one time?
I did it twice. I believe I was also drinking. But no, I do have to say that we were trying to sell the ice to the Eskimos, and we did do the running.
Did do it.
But Yog, right in the lane next to us, they had to throw that giant sack as far as they could. But he had to carry it back every time.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. That sucks, actually.
He's strong. He can handle it and stuff like that. But by the end of it, I was just like, yeah, that does suck. That's like 30, 40 pounds. And you just keep hauling it back. It
kept on doing itself, too. So we had to keep just like figuring out how to tie it.
Yes.
I just kept like retying them. Like, oh, it was fun, though.
No, that was fun. The orc party was great. Like, so
that
was
food at the orc party. The Philly steak, like, bowl.
I don't have any.
Oh my god.
Did I miss?
Dude, yes. It was so simple and delicious, and we were like, we should make this at home sometime. So I may bother someone from the party and ask, like, what exactly was the breakdown of that, because it was really tasty.
Nice.
And I definitely needed to eat at that point, so it was good. But
no, but the drinks they had out there, the cider that they had, that was delicious. Oh, yeah. Always delicious at the parties at Geddon and stuff, like the drinks. And then, but we have to talk about it. The best part of the orc party was the freaking mud wrestling.
Dude,
that was insane.
That was so crazy. I can't believe that's one of the things I forgot to write down.
Shout out to Worm and Battleflower for both getting out there. And then Orion too got out there. Yeah, like we had 3 Dunlanders go out there and muscle wrestle. I'm proud of you guys. I couldn't do it at that point. There's no way. But I'm proud of y'all. And I'm just saying, it was
the wild in me wanted to do it, but the logistical of like, I would then definitely have to go take a shower. That's gonna take time. I gotta go get all my stuff. Like all the parts of it, I was like, I should not do that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have mud in my hair for 3 days.
Yes,
because like,
yeah, got a bit. Yeah.
I was just like, but I was super proud. And then the mud wrestling in general was fun. So thank you, Ranger Camp, for like putting on such an amazing party.
It was so fun. It was such a fun thing for Friday night.
Top notch.
And then we were still doing assassin stuff.
Oh yeah.
So then we were just kind of like
working.
Yeah.
And we're just like constantly also like drinking, and then we're like randomly.
Anytime we step out, we're like, all right, be careful, real quick, get back in, because you were safe in the pavilion.
Yes.
But outside,
where we were working.
But when you stepped outside, we were not safe, so we had to constantly be careful.
At the mud wrestling, we're just constantly just like
peeping around.
Oh, and then you know what was really cool that night that they came over? I wish that I had gotten their names, but there were 2 individuals walking around doing a blood bank, and they were out the blood drinks.
Oh, I found one of them. Well, I didn't find it. I was given one by someone that was handed to them. And it was pretty tasty. It was strong.
They were delicious. They were strong.
It was strong.
They were delicious. So shout out to the blood bank. I love your gimmick, your garb, all of it. You guys totally sold it. And they were in character the whole time, which respect.
It always makes it fun. Yes. Like, it's fun to run into random characters while you're out and about.
Love that. I had to say something about that.
That's fair. Yeah, those were delicious. I didn't actually see them in person. I actually saw some pictures of them.
Really? See,
I saw the drinks floating around, and I was like, what are these?
I know, it was a cooler for a bit.
They were really yummy, though, the one that I tasted.
I know. They were like, do you need a blood transfusion? And I'm like, how'd you know?
I sure do. I think that's Friday.
Well, we ended up going back to, I think after the orc
we just
party,
went back and chilled.
We went back and chilled. But at that point, it's already like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was late.
And, you know, we trying to wind down and calm down to wake up in the morning on Saturday, you know, because it's always the balance of, okay,
you can go hard on Friday. As we once learned, you can go hard on Friday, but you're going to pay for it on Saturday. And we wanted to be able to still do stuff on Saturday.
We did want to still be able to do stuff, but Friday was great. It was
still fun. It was the perfect level the whole time, I think.
Yeah, it was super good. I super enjoyed Friday. And then Saturday, woke up, Made biscuits and gravy.
Oh, so good.
I love biscuits and gravy. I just can't.
You make them so good.
Thank you.
You make really good biscuits and gravy.
It's the now when I say I'm 3 hours south, I mean I'm in the country. So if you want me to make some country, I can do that. But I'm not. But if you're gonna ask me to do like chicken cordon bleu, I'm gonna have to be getting the Googs involved. To Google Kitchen, like come on Google,
they just make that frozen.
Does it come frozen?
It's not like classy by any means, but I remember that was a meal my mom used to make.
That would be good.
It honestly did slap straight up. I have not had one since I was like probably like
now I want to make one
15.
With crunchies on the outside.
I'll probably still sell them. It was just frozen thing.
Yeah, okay. I haven't thought about chicken cordon bleu. My brain just pulled that, and now my brain's like, now I want it.
You know what? That sounds really good. Actually.
Yeah, you know what?
So then we made it to Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We made it to Saturday, and I think this happened before the other thing. I put these not in the correct order. The Alpha Omega tournament was that day, which was a really cool concept.
Yes,
it was an old fighter, a new fighter.
It was like over 5 years and under 2.
Yeah, it was something like that, but it was really cool. The concept was cool, where it was like a new fighter.
Cool.
Yeah, you go in a 2v2. Yeah, and it was pretty crazy. We had I think just Bush and Steel went in. Was there anybody? I don't know.
That was.
I think it was just them. Yeah.
Gunland, yeah,
they did good, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Steel held it.
Potential.
Lots of potential.
And picking it up fast.
We gotta train him up with a red real good.
They fight in other sports before this.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff translates. You know what I mean? Like positioning wise and stuff like that. You can learn. And I'm not talking about foam fighting, but you can learn certain skills from other things.
Things translate. Yeah. Things transfer. They did really good. They didn't win, but they did really good. They did their best.
Showed up.
They showed up. Yeah. Can't win if you don't try.
Mm-hmm.
And they did.
They did great.
We're very proud of them.
Cool concept. I got to double.
It was a really cool concept. I think that was really fun. We did some field battles a little bit.
Well, and that was the day of the unit.
But yeah, I was gonna say that was like so freaking fun. And I got to shout out so hard to Badger. Badger freaking
Squeakies.
Went hard. Made stickers. Made ACAB stickers.
If you heard a squeaky, again, most likely it came from Badger.
Was almost guaranteed to have come from Badger. Badger showed up full force, had some sick armor that he made. That, like I was saying earlier, the way he drew the lettering on it was so unique and fun. And I think that's part of why, like, I think we're saying it's a unit, but I don't really know what this is. It's like it's a silly fun thing because you don't have to do anything to be in it. You just like ask for a belt flag and then I make you one.
Mm-hmm.
It is cool to see people starting to take that idea and run with it. Yeah. Make it your own thing. Like, yeah, I'm going to make all these belt flags exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel moved by the spirit, if you feel moved to like make your own thing and like make it your own and make it fun, like that's what it's like for. Like this is all for fun. This is all a bit. Look at my phone. I saw you have it on your phone too. I need to put one on my water bottle and stuff. Like I need to put one on my water bottle.
We need more stickers. Thank you for my.
I have a whole bunch. I have a whole sheet. I brought the rest of them home. Yeah, they're right there.
My daughter wants.
Take a sheet. Yeah. Take a sheet. Some of them say ACAB was here, and some of them just say ACAB, and they're so freaking fun. I know. So they brought squeakies, and then I brought like birthday sound like thingies. I don't know what those are called. The little horns, little like blow, and they get the little flippies, streamers that like go blah, blah, blah,
yeah, like little toot horns. That sounds terrible. Why is everything I say?
I don't know what those are called, but they were really fun, and we had a bunch of extras. So then you were handing them out to people like as we walked.
Great. It was so much fun. I was like, damn, give me some really quick.
And we were just like,
I saw a kid.
And then you were like, I got to give these out. And I had extra, so it was like.
It was so good and so perfect.
We were so loud. Cliffs made an amazing flag that we carried on a makeshift stick. Like they made it that weekend. Like that was not, they made it at Gedden. So like that's the other crazy part too. Is like they were working on it like the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this idea and they were like, I want to make this. And then they just fucking did it.
So good.
And we
on a t-shirt and just open up the back.
It looked so fun.
It looked legit. I mean, if you ever like look at half of our cover photos and stuff like that out there, that photo's been shown so much. I love it. My favorite photo of me.
I would say it's my cover photo now on my personal page. But so cool. It was such a fun thing to do to go do that like group because that was like the first that was ACAB's first
big walkabout
as a group,
and it was good
for a thing that started as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
I love it.
It's so funny to see how the bit has continued to evolve.
And it's fun.
And then I made the TikTok
Yeah.
And that continues to be hilarious and evolve.
I love
and like
it.
so many people are messaging us on TikTok for it, and that cracks me up. Like I've got a streak going with one person right now because we keep going back and forth. I'm like talking. It's like this is crazy. In fact, I'm gonna shout them out. Hold on.
Do it.
Where's my shouty out friend? Oh my god.
While you're pulling that up,
Yeah.
I do want to talk about like Saturday for me, and I want to get like
Oh, yeah.
I do want to be for real with people. Saturday for me, if I had been better to myself, I would have left Saturday morning. I was too hot. I couldn't cool down Saturday night. The AC in my vehicle went out. And I know I should have went to the Mr. Tent. I know I could have begged for an AC vehicle. I know I could have done all these things. But you start cooking and you start going and you start doing all the things and you're like, it's okay. I'm just going to keep pushing my body. I'm going to keep pushing my body. And it's okay. It's the last day in my mind, right? You're like, keep pushing, keep pushing. And the parade was like the unit parade was like one of the things that I'm like, I can't miss the unit parade. I've been stoked on this all week, right? But at the unit parade was the beginning of the end for me. I realized
That's
during
a long walk too.
After we got out to the field and we were out there and we were and you guys went out and fought. I could not field fight that day. It would have been bad. So I tried to stay back and relax and kind of like get cool, stay in the shade while, the unit fights were going on. I wanted to go out there, but I couldn't. But I'm just saying, don't be like me. Don't just keep doing the things because you feel like you have responsibilities or you feel like I really want to do this thing. Take care of yourself better than I did. I'm lucky that nothing too terrible happened. I got heat exhaustion. But now be real. Once you get that in a year, more susceptible to it for the rest of the year. It's facts. It's just facts. Go look it up. So I now have to be concerned about the rest of my season. I'm like, obviously I'm going to get out there and do, but
know your limit and make sure you're taking breaks when you need to.
Drink your water, drink your electrolytes, eat your pickles, take your breaks, stay cool if you can. This is always the thing at Geddon. We always have overheating and stuff like that. But I got real close to my personal limit. I pulled out right before I missed Bardic and I was so upset about it because I had to leave before that. I just reached my limit. And I just want everybody to know it's okay to stop. I did it. I left Saturday night before Bardic, before the rave, and I love both of those things. But you have to turn to yourself and go.
I think you listened to yourself and you were like,
I really hit the wall.
Yeah.
I really hit, like there was no more gas in the tank.
Yeah.
And just try to listen to yourself and stuff, like, because there was a lot of overheats this year. The people don't expect it, but we get Louisiana style humidity at certain points of the year.
We want to go hard and like maximize the fun, and you don't want to miss anything, but you also got to like walk the line of not pushing yourself so far that you can't enjoy the rest of the time. So I get that.
It's about the pacing and everything.
I did find my person. Their name's
Okay.
So they dropped me some lore actually, which is also kind of fun. So they were telling me,
we're getting the insights.
Yeah, so they were saying this is really fun. We're like, I haven't been in a unit since, which I'm not familiar with, and I'm really not enjoying it. However, I'll join as long as there isn't any requirements for being a member.
None.
There's not. There's actually zero requirements.
Just don't be rude to. Don't be mean to.
Take
other
a joke.
members.
Yeah.
Just don't be a dick. Like
if
you literally start going out there and being like, you're literally punching people in the face, maybe we'll have an issue, but you know what I mean?
But yeah, they were
extreme.
This person.
Yes.
Right? So yeah,
now.
They were super fun. And then they were like, they said, been in the sport 10 years and nights are still a problem. And they said, you're doing monsters work. Thank you.
Oh, I loved
it.
I love that.
And then that's when they dropped me with the little bit of lore. Let's see. And they said, basically like, where'd it go? Yeah, here we go. Back when Bell was really, really new, monsters were created as a direct opposition to the knights because they took it way too seriously at the time. I actually know the first few monsters of Bellacar's.
Wow.
So that was like a straight up lore drop, and I was like, this is and this is stuff we don't know. Yeah, this is stuff we don't know. So basically there's blood in ACAB, it just was monsters apparently. Yeah, so that's how monsters like happen and stuff. So I thought that was super freaking cool.
I love that.
It's super crazy.
No wonder I get on with monsters.
Which to be fair, like we also do let knights like is that like that's what I mean? Like there's really no requirement or like criteria of like you can't be in.
No. It's just a funny,
it's
truthful
just funny
statement.
to say. It's just fun to say, and it's fun to be like stick it to the man and fuck the order of like what you think is like good and bad or whatever. Like we don't know. And so It's all
Poking the bear.
It's all make believe anyway. It's like this all pretend.
Just making
this is actually silly.
There's so many nights that
you're actually not a knight.
I have so much respect for it. So it's really not like I'm not trying to be like
we're really not being
not
like
that.
No,
It's
we're
not
really
that.
not.
We just all ran into the night we're talking about.
Everybody knows it's not all nights, but it sure as fuck was one of them. It's enough. Anyways, nah, I'm gonna keep a little bit of that. Some of that was good.
Some of it, yeah.
But yeah, so it was the first unit parade, and like I just love that we got to do that and to see where it's like come from and like where it is now is so silly, and I love a bit.
So proud of that moment. Us walking through all that.
Us walking through all that with all the noise.
We're all staring at the unit parade because it was just like the squeaks alone.
People came up like if people weren't talking to me about podcasts,
it was ACAB.
They were asking me about ACAB and how do I get one of those bell flags. So like there were two things. Like if somebody stopped me, there was only two ways the conversation was going to go.
Right. But I'm happy I did.
Are you those people? Are you those people? Like
I'm happy I didn't have the ACAB stoppage and stuff because I had
the vest. So the vest got stopped.
The vest, yeah.
I wore it a lot.
I was very much so trying to like, because of my ADHD, my overheating and my ability to focus and stuff like that. I was trying to like have meaningful like interactions and stuff like that with people who asked about the pod and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like the fans that came up, I just oohed and awed and loved it. But the people who were asking about it, I would be like,
you had to sell it.
Yeah,
it was a different conversation. You had to sell it already because they didn't know.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like explain it and stuff like that, and I'm like trying to be like, but I'm also just like, like this is my fifth day.
Here's my song and dance, and I'm really tired.
And I'm really tired, and I know I have bags under my eyes, and I look melted. I look like I'm melted.
It was theater kid life where you've done the same show like 5 days in a row, and you're like singing your song, and you get off stage, and you're like,
okay,
I need a bowl of macaroni and a fucking.
I'll take a bowl of macaroni.
The macaroni was really good. Did you get to have the macaroni at oh my god, I can't think of what they were called. It was the one at the top of our camp. It was the Far End barbecue place.
Oh yeah, the Far End barbecue place.
I don't remember what it was called.
Bones?
It wasn't Bones. Bones was closer to the thing. But this one was close and therefore very convenient.
Yes, and they were very nice. And everybody said that they had really good food, but I was not purchasing my vendor dollars, my food vendor dollars went to the cafe this time because I coffee addiction.
I intentionally planned one of our nights of eating as just sure we went and supported a vendor.
I know, but because meal plan, I was like,
because I'm gonna be real, like I'm on a budget, but I want to still support those things because I want them to be able to come back.
Yes.
Yeah, I want them to still be around, and so you have to throw a penny in the well. And so we did plan for that, but also got their dirty sodas, which was really good.
Dirty sodas,
dude. I got peach and Mountain Dew, which I like was not expecting to be like a flavor combo with the cream, and it was so good. But yeah, we did that, all of that stuff.
There were some really good garb vendors.
And then,
of course, Silly Goose is amazing.
Of course,
the smoking. I love the.
We got a belt flag. We picked up a belt flag. We got the it looks like the Bass Pro Shop logo, but it says "Stop, bro." That's my ass, bro. Stop. That's what it says. That's my ass, bro. Stop. But it looks like the fucking Bass Pro Shop.
That's too good. I love that. No, like they always have the cutest stuff over there. Love that.
They had a really cool tapestry too that was like two skeletons like facing each other with like flowers and stuff. And I was like, ooh, it was so cool.
That's cool.
It was just really pretty.
So many good vendors out there and stuff like that. The trading was on point. Again, I did so many trades. I traded for a frog hat. I traded for, oh my God.
You traded the dress for my son so that he could get the little mushroom.
Yes.
He was so into the mushroom. It was so funny because I was like, just go up there and ask and see what they'll trade you.
Yeah.
Like, see what they say to you because you're a little kid and you're cute. And they were like, you have to trade us something. And we don't tell you what we'll trade. You just got to bring something. And he had like nothing. So I was like, okay.
I happen to have extra.
I know. I was like, well, I don't have anything with me either. Crap. So, but he was like, I want that. And I was like, okay. Normally, I am not a fan of more plushies, but this kid loves plushies like no child I've ever seen.
I feel
it's unreal. Like never in my life. But so they had fun.
That's the gig.
But yeah, then we had Bardic.
I did not.
Sirvana unfortunately could not be at Bardic.
I could not attend. I had to go find AC and be in it.
It was really fun. We were there, and see who all was with us. We had Steele and Sir Little and Crucius was back there and Ricora. we were all like in a little group. So we had like our little core group and it was really fun. And we had, let's see, 2 people.
You guys had Ricora and Battleflower.
I was gonna say we had 2 people participate. We had Battleflower, and then we had Ricora. And Ricora's little song was so fun because she took the lyrics of a song and changed them to be like LARP related. And it was very cute. And she like shouted out all of the crew, and that was like super sweet. And then Battleflower did a really cute like group participation kind of little song.
I saw a video, and I just know of Battleflower in person. I could hear the
crowd participation for hers was like amazing. Out of this world and so fun. She does such a cute job. You can tell she's like a teacher because she like, I feel like
you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell she's like a teacher because of just the way she is and how she's wonderful, and she's made for that job.
She is
like she did fantastic. We're so proud of her. It was so fun to see her perform. And then there was actually another performer that we kind of wanted to shout out to because we've seen this person perform and before.
I saw them,
and
perform
I think
at Olympics.
I was gonna say it was at Olympics. We saw them perform, and their name is Mutt.
Yes.
But they're actually like a full on like fucking musician.
Yeah.
Dude. Like it's crazy. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but it's no one or no alone. Not sure which way is correct, but they performed very like honestly, it was a very emotionally raw song, and it was an original song. So like that kind of like brought it even more. And then they did it like stripped down acoustic. So I've since listened to the whole album.
Yeah.
First of all, once I figured out how to find that person later, I found we found the album, and then I listened to it at work. And
send me the link. I'm gonna be driving.
I will send you the link. It was on Apple, so I did get to like save it on there. They posted a link, I think, for an independent platform of some sort, but
okay.
So it might be on a lot of other things. I'm not sure. I didn't look closely, but I did know. But yeah, it's under No One or No Lone, and in the show notes.
That'd be great.
We also shared it on our page because it was so good. It was a very like I said, a very emotionally raw song, and like the theme for Bardic was supposed to be like monsters, and the way they set it up was really good because you kind of got like a shocker moment of they were like, well, like monsters. There are a lot of I forget how they worded it, but basically they were like, there's a lot of kind of monsters you think of, but sometimes that monster is actually the person that like drops you off at school or something.
Right.
And so then and you could hear the crowd go, oh, like it got everybody.
Yeah.
And it was raw, and I just like it's cool that we have a space where somebody feels so comfortable that they can share a song like that they wrote.
So deep.
Like they wrote that song. That song
came from the heart.
A piece of them. Somebody who like music was my life for a really long time before music was my former LARP. Okay. And it takes a lot to put that all together. It takes a special kind of thing to be able to create something like that other people can feel. And that person performed so good, and just was the talent was insane. So if you have a chance, go
check it out.
Check that out. Download that album. Follow their page. All of that stuff, because straight up, like I was like, this person is probably, if this person doesn't blow up, I'm gonna be shocked.
Really? They were one of my favorite performers, like at Olympics.
It was really good.
It was great.
It was a great performance. So shout out to them. And then we went to the rave. We went to the rave. The rave was really freaking fun. We had a blast. I also want to shout out Ali, who was the DJ.
Nice.
They also do photography.
Oh my god!
Like with film in black and white style.
Are they
the
black and white?
Yeah, Patate Creates. That's that person.
So good.
Yes, and so then there was photography, and then her name's Allie, and so then she just did a Tuesday that they recorded there with Nico from Thalliendorn, and it's the alley oop. So the red move. And I don't know how to describe.
I saw that Tech Tuesday.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to describe what happens in it, but I liked the part where they were like, and then this is the, and then they're like, this is an alley oof when you do it wrong. And I was like, that's so cute.
So cute. It was
so I've been chatting with her, and like, she's so sweet, and I love her so much. And she has like
it's very
coolest garb. It's so pretty pink. And
aww.
Yeah, she was the DJ. Fantastic. Gave her a coin. Was like, find me later. And the rave was just so fun. Battleflower was getting it. Okay? Battleflower had the best time. I think this was Battleflower's getting. Like,
yes.
And we just all got to party. We were all lucky to get to go, but this was her time to shine.
So proud of her.
This was her time to shine.
She
She's come back from a lot, and I'm just so happy she's back in it, and she's here, and we're just like, you're not going anywhere
now. You can't leave.
We almost lost our national treasure, and we will not lose it again.
No.
And so we love her, and it was super fun. We were all just like partying, having a good time, and then we went out and night fought again. I didn't fight, but everybody else was fighting. And then this was the part that I was talking about on the previous episode.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to tell you what was happening on the ditch field, because normally ditch field is pretty serious.
Yeah.
A little more. Everybody's like got something to prove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not Rat. We met at Eclipse, who's also a sick ass bartender who's just like passing out fucking Vaseline.
Oh.
Like, he brought over a mason jar and was like, have a sip. And I was like, I tell you, I will not be able to drink this. Like, and I can handle a lot, but I was like, I'd rather have a shot of Malort than whatever's in this jug.
Oh my God.
It was bad. Like, as soon as you opened it, it was like wafting. Like the air would have caught on fire. But he was out there doing pretend magic. He was just being like, I cast like such and such. And one of the things he was
bless your heart.
He was like,
I love it.
He was like, I cast unsigned waiver. And then he was like, I cast Dunland's out of booze. And we were all like, no. And it was really funny. And so he was just doing nonsense. And at some point, somebody came over and was like, trying to be like, you can't do that. And I popped up. I was like, no. This is fine. Nobody's doing anything wrong.
Why couldn't
he's being silly? I think maybe because it was silly during serious time and people were I don't know who complained.
How serious do we have to be all the time?
I thought it was funny. So I piped up and then they let him keep doing it. I was like, he's not hurting anything. He was far back. Like he wasn't like in it. Yeah, but it was really funny.
He signed a waiver.
He signed a waiver too.
Unless he cast the spell on himself.
He cast his own unsigned waiver.
Right.
But so that was fun too. So the night fights for that night were really fun by the end, and that was fun too. And then we all went to bed. So tired. Regretting being up that late. I remember you guys very vividly being like, this was later than I anticipated. And I drank more than I was planning.
We tried to behave on Saturday.
We normally try to like keep it together on Saturday because we got to get up early. And I was like, no. I'm not going to do that today. I'll pay for it later.
You were like,
it was worth it. Yeah. Fun. I was like, I'm having too much fun.
I hate that I missed it.
And I knew I wanted it to make it. I knew it was going to end. And I was like, I gotta live. Yeah. I was like, I got to live for right now. So then we got up Sunday, packed up our shit. It actually wasn't too bad. It went really smoothly. We got everything picked up. I think the biggest thing was we had a bunch of lost and found for just our own camp. Like we anything lost and found in our camp, we have our own lost and found box right now, thanks to me. We did that. There was some stuff in there. Got that taken care of, but we were all gone. And then that was the end of the day, and we were all tired, tuckered out. And that was the end.
Tired, emotional whiplash at the end of an event. There's so much recovery for an event. It's wilding. We're still recovering.
No, it's true. All right, and now it's time for the Dunland Goodnight. We've had some time to process probably by this point.
And
our good nights and reflect.
What's
our Dunland good night for this one? A few weeks post Geddon.
You get a Dunland good night if you volunteered at Geddon this year. And I'm not talking about just the gate or in the actual Belagars. I'm talking about, did you step up for your roommate, your realm mates? Did you go out there and help somebody that maybe in a moment? Did you volunteer your time for other people at any point during Geddon? You get a Dunland good night.
I am Prim.
I'm Servana. And now get your game face on.
And we will see you on the field.